Oh wait, we're in ice, Oh
What?
no! Oops. I seem to have ditched myself. Nathan and I now have to figure out how to survive. Any luck, Nathan?
Nope.
Okay, so we got stranded. Luckily, I keep a handy first aid kit, an extra flashlight, mess kit. Now, this is my toiletry kit, and for survival purposes, if I get stuck and I need to impress the women the next day, it's very important. But for survival purposes, this is going to come in very handy. I also keep a hatchet, toilet paper, very important, and the survival guide. I also have some extra stuff in here that, like rope and twine and shovels. This is going to come in very handy. Press stop. Something also useful during survival is a power pack. Power packs can help you boost the vehicle if need be, but also it has a power source for extra long stays. I can use the lighter socket for heat and starting a fire, and I could use this for charging batteries such as cell phones if the need arises. Leave only when conditions allow. Nathan and I left the van and surveyed the area. Not too far away, we have a big mound of snow. Let's go to that snow. This is a Quincy that we built. Welcome to our home.
What is...
We created a hole for wood to be stored and tinder, so it's not cluttering up the inside. Oh, Boy Scouts Canada. Down here in this corridor, we have wood storage, and we're going to be building a fire. Note that we did put a chimney in, and the incline, there's a nice little area, so none of the smoke will get on the inside. If it does, we have another vent hole in the far end. We created this long and deep. Note the round circumference. Like an egg, it creates it very strong, has less chance of caving in. We still have a good foot of insulation. Because of the insulation, the wind's not bothering us, and it's actually quite warm. Wind's moving quite well outside, but how is it in here, Nathan?
Pretty warm.
Is it cool or what?
Oh, nice pun.
I also have storage spots for my equipment. Stuff seems to stick anywhere, and then when I get my fire built, I'm going to use that to help dry my gloves. One thing to remember is when I was building this, I had time on my side and I had quarters close. Whenever working on a Quincy, the very important rule is never sweat. If you start to overwork yourself, you're going to sweat. When you start to calm down and cool down, that sweat freezes. And what happens when your sweat freezes, Nathan?
It freezes, it'll stick to your face.
And how does it feel?
Terrible.
It's cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gets very cold, and it's very important not to be cold. Because once you are cold, getting warmed up is very difficult, even with a fire. It's very important to get out of those clothes and into new ones. Now, I made this a family-sized Quincy, but it could fit 3 or 4 people in here comfortably. The larger the Quincy, the colder it's going to be. You actually want a very small Quincy to conserve body heat. Also, a smaller Quincy with a smaller entrance will allow for coverage. I could roll up a snowball to the edge, and that way no wind gets inside.
Hey, what's in your freezer? Give me something sweeter. Swear I'm gonna treat her.
Turned out to be a beautiful night. Just for extra precaution, I put a blanket over the covering just to stop any wind or wear going through. What you're seeing right now is natural light. I have, well, not natural light, candlelight. And over here, we have my fire blazing. It's a wonderful night. I got my bed ready. All I have to do is pray to God and change for bed. It's not a pretty sight, so good night. Hello, fellow campers. As you can see, there's a little bit of steam in the air, but the door is covered and the fireplace is warm. I'm all tucked into my bed and ready for a nice night of rest. It's beautiful in here.
Canadian man, at your service from the land of the chill.
Filmed at DIBC Camp, Baden-Powell Weekend Winter Camp.
Canadian man, strong and free.
Any luck, Nathan?
That's the true north, and baby, that's me. I'll salute you as long as need be. A genuine Canadian man. Well, it's hush hush while I'm mush mush. My dog sled made for two.